give you the problem. Log, I forgot the problem now. Log base 3 of 9 equals 2. And I want you to change this problem to exponential. How would I do that? Andy, we don't need a calculator for this, babe. Put your calculator down. This is just your head. We'll use that calculator in a minute. What? 3 squared equals 9. Is that a true statement? When you write it as a log, or from logarithm to exponential, the exponential should be a true statement if you've written it right. So that's kind of a clue that you're right or wrong. All right? So what if I said log base 6, log base 6 of 1 equals 0. That's logarithmic. I need exponential. What is it? 6 to the 0 equals 1. Is that true? It's not? I could have sworn it was true. I thought you had something on me there. So that's the first thing, one of the first things you're going to do is go from logarithmic to exponential. Now let's go the other way. What if I have 2 to the 5th equals 32? I want you to write it as a logarithm. Log, what's the base? Of equals 5. All right? Everybody okay with that? So what if I have 1/8 to the negative 2 is 64. What would it be? Log, what base? Of equals negative 2. So the first thing you have to be able to do is go exponential to logs, logs to exponential, right? Is that good? Yeah. So now we can start solving some problems. Is that all right with you? I have had to talk a lot today. So, what I want to know, I want you to find the value of this. Log base 5 of 125. No. Use your brain. Huh? You'll forget you already did it. I want to know what it's equal. So is it equal to x? Is it okay if I make it equal to x? So is 5 to the x equal to 125? Yes. What would x have to be? 3. Well, that's an easy one, isn't it? And I'm going to tell you something that happened. And what happened is this book was written in 2017. That's not that long ago. Most books, as long as the textbooks, especially in math, as long as they're less than 10 years old, they're not out of date. But guess what happened? Texas Instruments made a big move in 2018. And I'm assuming that's what you did. I don't know that. But if you did it and got an answer quickly, you owe Texas Instruments. don't you? Is that what you did? Where is it? Scroll up. You did. Wasn't that nice of them to help you out? So what if I have log of 100? Anytime there is not a number in the base with the word log, it is an understood base 10. No. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Common log. Common log. We're going to do a different name in here in a minute. I thought that's what you said. Common log, base 10. So could I let this equal x? So would I have 10 to the x equals 100? What is x? 2. Well, that's pretty simple, isn't it? So let's go a step further. Is that okay with you? If I have ln of e to the 5th, ln is a natural logarithm. And on your calculator, it is the button ln, whereas we say natural log. Don't push any buttons yet, just listen. The reason it is ln instead of nl is the language that where this was discovered was where they put the adjectives after the nouns and they said log natural instead of natural log, which is why it's ln instead of nl. However, ln is base e. This is the same thing as log base e of e to the 5th. Log base e on your calculator is ln. Did you know that? Now you do. Now, when my base and my number are the same, this base and this number are the same, the answer is just my exponent. So what is the answer to this? 5. All right? So, what would be the value of this? Not on your calculator, in your brain. 1. Agreed?
Yes.
See how that works? Now, originally, logarithms were designed or come up with to help, because if I have like 10 billion times 765, 325,000 mil, 765,365,000, it would take forever to multiply that out. And logarithms, you switch them to logarithms, then you add, then you switch them out of logarithms, and it was a much easier problem to solve. That's where logarithms originally started. However, they are used for lots, they discovered they are used for lots and lots and lots of things. Because we don't really need to use them to multiply, we've got a calculator. However, there are problems we cannot solve without using logarithms. Cannot. And we'll do some in here you can't solve without logarithms. Yes, Seth?
Is it possible to do ln and then a number times e? Like ln 2e?
Sure.
You can do that?
Not today, but probably get there. That's an easy problem. Yes, real easy. In fact, we may get there tomorrow. Now, what if I give you a hard problem? And I say hard problem. For some of you, it might not be. For some of you, it will be. What if I have log base 2 of 1 over 32? Now, you have to understand, just 4 years ago, we had to either use what we call a change of base formula, or we had to use, do you know the answer?
Yeah.
Anybody else know the answer? Did you use your calculator or your brain? Good job. Is this, remember we let it equal x, 2 to the x equals 1 over 32. So is 2 to the x equal 1 over 2 to the 5th? So is 2 to the x equal to 2 to the negative 5th? So what is x? Is that what you have? Good job. Wasn't that horrible? Was it? But some of them are. So Texas Instruments came up with a way, if you will go on your calculator to math, scroll down until you find log base. Did you? Can you type this in your calculator?
Yeah.
Under log base? And what did you get?
2.5.
How nice is that?
Pretty nice.
Pretty nice, right?